So cool when they just get out to enjoy the weather and the air currents and everything.
And there's a lot of them.
Yes, there is.
It's funny that they're so... I haven't seen them swarm like that in a long time. I wonder if they're kind of rounding up or something. Do they stay here all winter?
I am not sure, actually. Judy was just asking if they stay here all winter, if they're gathering to head south. I don't really know for sure. Guess I should look that up.
You zoom in?
I did for a minute there.
Some of them are big.
Yeah.
They can have a wingspan of 5 foot. I believe it. They're beautiful. And we're just watching them glide. Me too.
It's just so cool. It's almost mesmerizing.
It is. I can't imagine how many is there.
I don't know.
I can't through the screen. Put down there. Where? Right there? Yeah, nailed down there. There's duck crows.
Hope you guys enjoy this as much as I do. Morning, everybody. Welcome back. Well, today I'm going to start out by running that Romex. It goes from that ceiling fan box up above me here, right up there. Let me turn this thing around here a second so I can show you better what I'm doing without everything being mirror image here. So we're going to come, we got a switch box over there in the corner. Where are we at? Right there. I got to go up. I've got some holes drilled above the doorway. Comes across like that. It'll go behind this 2x4 here. So I have to put this 2x4 on. We'll put a hole in it. We'll go through there, up, across here. And then when we get here, we're going to have to go up and over the top of that double 2x12 and then into the box because you cannot drill through any of these 2x12s. We'll get that done, and then we got to put another short piece of Romex from that box there to there. There's power in that box already. It'll come across, up, and feed the ceiling fan / light. So let's get at it. Might as well mark my hole while I'm right here. Right there. That's the hole height. got to remember I'm going to have 1.5 inches beside that, so I need to stay far enough away. I think I'll keep it over one side a little bit. We'll have it on the side away from things. Got snug fit. There. Gotta pull that top over just a little bit. That 2x4 going this way is slanted, it's twisted, so it's back a little bit. I'm gonna clamp up on the top, pull it this way and tap it a little bit, pull that around square, and then nail it. Guess I don't need that tape measure hanging off my pocket right now. Just tries to pull my pants down. Now, my clamp's not too much in the way. Maybe I can get a nail or two in it. Almost looks like I might have to bring my ladder out here to do it. Maybe not. Maybe I can get enough to hold it, and then move the ladder. I need to pound those over a little bit. I got a couple of nails that I stuck in there that are sticking through up here. Need to pound them over pretty good so that we don't have any issues with the point of that nail touching the wire. Well, I don't have these wires connected down there at the switch box yet, or in the other box below it, the outlet box, but I'm going to go ahead and put this little fixture up here and the light. I'll be done climbing around up here on the ladder, and I can just do it all down there after that. Yeah. Some long screws. It's definitely a fan mount box. Got a metal bracket on it. 4 big nails holding it in. Big long screws that go through the box up into the metal bracket. That's solid. Now, oh, by the way, guys, I went down to recruit Judy in to help me up here, and she was busy doing other things that have to be done, so got stuck doing it by myself. But quite often we do things together around here, and we enjoy it. We're a team. That looks like a pretty good angle on those things. Those things are unbelievably cheap in cost and in, I don't want to say quality, but they work great for temporary lighting. Seems like they were somewhere around $3 a piece at Menards or something like that. Okay, now it's time to tackle more wiring down here. I think I'll go ahead and hook up the switch first because there's juice in the outlet box. So we'll go ahead and we'll hook up that switch first because I can do that without worrying about getting a poke. And then later I can shut the power off to tie that one together. Sounds like a game plan, don't it? Hang in there. Yeah, it's not bad. Oh, seems like I should have my headlight on. Can't see crap down in there. Maybe I'll grab it real quick. Hey, I see the light. Hmm. Okay, now we gotta grab a ground clamp to tie those two ground wires together. There, I got a good twist on them. Now, got a little ground sleeve. Slide that back there so it's over the twisted area. Like that. in there. Okay, we got a crimp down there. Take one of these puppies off. There. Put this little hook on there. Put a little hook on these two black ones. There. We'll tie those two white ones together. Could probably even cut them just a whisker shorter. I think I will. A little less wire jammed in the box, you know? A little bit more. I am not a professional electrician, and that's probably pretty darn obvious to you guys that do this all the time, but I can do this easy stuff and it passes inspection, and if I have questions about something I'm not sure about, I've got friends that are electricians that I can talk to and they can guide me through it, you know? There. We'll get me a cap to screw on there. There. Now we got two black ones for the switch, one for the ground. I'll go, whoops, sorry guys. I'll go grab a switch. Okay, green ground screw. That's where your ground wire goes. And I know I'm talking like to little kids or something sometimes, but it's just some people have never done this before. Some of you have done it way, way more than I have. Just in case somebody's watching that's never done it before, just lets them know, hey, I could do that too. He's not all that special. And I'm not. Just an ordinary guy trying to build my own house. Me and my wife. I'm ordinary, she's not. She's extraordinary. I'm very blessed to have a wife that's willing to do this stuff and enjoys doing it. There. Now, still got that on position, so that's going to go like that. like I said, there's no juice hooked up to this one yet. It's all down there. It's unconnected. So no worries. But yesterday I was working on one in the bathroom down in the basement. And it's a long ways over to the corner where the breaker box is. And I would shut it off and go over there. And I was trying to find a bad grounding circuit. And I'd go over there and I'd mess with stuff. I'd turn it off, go back over to the other end of the basement, mess with it, turn it back on, check things out. Still a problem. Go back over there, turn it off, go back, mess with it. Back and forth, back and forth. I went back over there one time to start messing with it. Hadn't turned it off yet. Got my fingers in there and figured out real quick that I needed to go shut it off. Surprise, surprise. Doesn't take you long to figure it out. If you watch these slots down here, you can tell where you are. And you just want to make sure that if you have a gap on this side, you want to have a gap on this side, or vice versa. Gap on that side, or have them centered so you can't hardly see the gap on either side. Otherwise, when you go to put your cover on there, it's going to be tilted this way or something like that. So kind of watch those gaps when you're putting the screws in. There's that one. And just about centered. Let's see if we can do the same thing up here. So our cover will go on. Nice and square. It doesn't matter on these here about screw slots, but when you get ready to put the covers on, the cover plates, you always try to want to finish with your screw slots going straight up and down so it looks nice and neat when you look at it after your cover's on. Okay, that part's done there. Now got to go down there. Okay, nothing there. Good to go. Guys, I just realized something I didn't do on the switch up here. I always like to take a little bit of electrical tape and go around in behind there so it covers up the screw heads, just so that nothing will touch where it's not supposed to. I did not do that on that, so help me remember. black screws on or black wires on the yellow screws, white wires on the silver screws. These you don't have to wrap around, they've got slots back here, so it makes it nice when you have 3 or 4 wires. You can shove them behind there, clamp it down. You don't have to worry about trying to get too many screws on too many wires on too few of screws. Okay. 1, 2. Those 2 in there. There. 1 in this one. You always want to make sure that you don't cut off too much. I don't know if you can see that from up there, but the coating goes all the way down to the clamp. So you don't leave a bunch of bare wire hanging out there to touch something, and that's why you wrap the tape around her. It'd be the same thing as leaving bare wire hanging out there if you didn't have some tape on those screw heads. I don't know if that's code or not, but a friend of mine that's an electrician said he does it as a habit, or he does it that way, so I do it that way, you know. Actually, my brother-in-law, or ex-brother-in-law, was the first one that taught me that. He did a lot of house remodeling, did a lot of electrical. Very talented individual named Don. Good guy. There we go. Now I just gotta put some paper on there, twist things around, put it back in there. We're good to go. Actually, before I stick this thing in there, we're gonna check it. Before I stick that back in the hole, I'm actually gonna go ahead and plug this into it. This automatically checks to make sure everything's wired correctly. You get a green light, it's good. You get a red light, it's bad. And it tells you on there where, or a yellow light, tells you what needs to be done to fix it. Just a good habit to get into. I'm certain it's right, but what if I was wrong? Okay, I'm gonna go over and turn the breaker back on so we can check that before we put it in. You guys let me know what it says. Don't forget, red, green, or yellow, let me know. Green, huh? Cool. Awesome. Hey guys, I have 2 rolls of electrical tape in my bag. Couldn't find the good one. One of them is nice and shiny, sticks really good. The other one's like a matte finish, doesn't stick worth a crap. I think I already told this before, but I was talking to a guy at Menards about it. He said, "Oh yeah, I know what you mean." He said, "But this isn't that. This matte color stuff isn't like that. This is really good stuff. I've had a lot of compliments on how well it works." So I said, okay, and I bought a package of like probably 5 or 10 rolls or something. And it don't work worth a crap. Okay, guys. Cross your fingers. Just went over and turned on breaker number 7. Let's see what happens when I turn the switch on here. All right. Makes me happy. Cool. Well, oh, that's another tip for you. Always write down what breaker stuff is on. I'm fumbling with my microphone here. Sorry, it's in the way of my pen. So, what I always do is by outlets and by switches and stuff like that. Number 7. And then what I'll do next, when it comes time to put a cover plate on there, on the inside of the cover plate, you write number 7. And if you're ever working on your wiring in a room, you need to do something in there, instead of going over to the breaker box and fumbling around and say, I think it's this one, or maybe it's that other one, you look in there, oh, it's number 7. Let me go shut that off. There you go. Well, that'll bring this video to a close. We got things working. We wrote breaker number 7 on the wall there, so we'll put it on the inside of the cover plate. So when you pull that cover plate off, you got the number right there, what one you want to shut off to work on it. And we just enjoy you watching and commenting too. If you have a comment, especially if you're a professional electrician, you got tips for me, I'll take them. But hope you enjoyed it. Hang in there, and we'll have another video for you in a few days. God bless. We'll talk to you next time. Bye.